Hola, buenos días, me llamo Maylee. ¿Cómo están? La revolución industrial tiene un impacto en el ocio. Durante 2000 a 2020, porque la tecnología cambia la forma en que usamos ocio en los deportes. 2000 a 2020 tiene tecnología como computadores, teléfonos y Apple el reloj. Y es el momento de la nueva tecnología para ayudar con los deportes. El ocio en deportes está cambiando la nueva tecnología que estamos creando para el deporte. Before starting a workout, have you ever heard someone say, wait, I need to make sure my watch is started. If my watch doesn't record it, then it's like it never even happened. That was something I heard a lot during my cross-country season. This is my cross-country team. It was very important to my cross-country team and I that our watches recorded our runs. My friends wouldn't start running until their watches were ready to record. In our world today, we can't help but record every active thing we do. We enjoy using Apple Watches to record everything from our workouts, the calories we burn, to even our heart rate. So what did we do before we had Apple Watches to log our workouts? How were we able to know how many steps we took that day or for how long we worked out? In the early 2000s, people weren't able to know information on their workout. But then in 2009, the first fitness tracker came out. It was the Fitbit Classic. Apple then followed the idea of a fitness tracker and came out with the first Apple Watch in 2015. The Apple Watch was able to give you mountains of information for every workout. Though that might sound nice to have more data on your workout, it proved to be a lot more harmful than helpful. Adam Skolnick said, with the distribution of smartwatches and other wearable fitness devices, there's a lot more information that patients have access to now, which is a double-edged sword. Some information that Apple Watches give you can be claims that you have a health condition. In TheVerge.com, it states that Apple Watches are made to be able to detect irregular heartbeats or heart problems. That sounds like a nice feature, but it results in much more harm than good. The alert by the watch will be wrong 45% of the time. In digitaltrends.com, it states that there was a woman who had an Apple Watch, who had a smartwatch that had data that led her to believe she had a health condition or that something was wrong with her. The data from the smartwatch led to no alterations in her medical treatment, but she was ultimately diagnosed with health anxiety because of her constant worry and frequent healthcare visits. It had a profoundly negative impact on her mental health, quality of life, and relationships. Stories like hers are now becoming increasingly common because of the avalanche of health data due to smartwatches. When your smartwatch tells you have a health condition and presents a few charts, it can be easy for your mind to jump to conclusions. Someone else who is affected by their Apple Watch is Olivia. This is Olivia. She's 31 and lives in Seattle. She commented on Instagram that her Apple Watch failed to log her workout. She was very frustrated because her watch experienced a glitch, which resulted in her workout not being recorded. She later explained to Alert that there was no longer a point to her workout since it wasn't recorded. She used to have a healthy relationship with movement, but she was now getting too obsessed over how many calories she burned and other minor details collected during her workout by her watch. In authenticallydell.com, it states that when healthy movement crosses the line into an obsessive relationship with movement, it becomes very unhealthy. The benefits are no longer there when your mental health is at stake. Things can be good, but all good things need moderation. Apple Watches are not worth the cost to society and our world. Logging our workouts and physical activity is not worth putting our mental health at stake. So next time you look at your Apple Watch and the data it has collected for you, remember to think about how reliable it is before you decide to act on it, and to not let your Apple Watch have power over your next workouts.